said that faith is when you give everything to the inquiry. I mean, sir, can you please elaborate what sort of inquiry? I mean, if I have 5 friends, should I inquire about everyone? Like, I should inquire about everything and everyone I am associating with.
Good. What's your name? Tamanna, inquiry is not suspicion. To inquire does not mean to doubt. Understand this very clearly. Huh? Usually when we say I'm inquiring, it means collecting information. It means being confused. It is a kind of suspicion. But when we are talking of real inquiry, inquiring into the world, self-inquiry, that means coming so close that you know the truth. That is real inquiry. Real inquiry is closeness. What prevents us from knowing the actuality of anything? What prevents us? Our fears prevent us. How? How can you know the fact when you refuse to come close to the fact? And why will you refuse? Because you are afraid. I'm afraid of a particular kind of reptile. Will I ever really know about it? Tell me. Will I ever really know about it? And you must be having pets at your home, some of you. And you play with the pet. And you know such a lot about the pet, don't you? Even without reading in any book. How do you know? You know through closeness. Closeness is the gate to knowing. Real inquiry is closeness. Real inquiry does not mean that you are acting like a detective and keeping an eye on everybody. What am I doing? Inquiring. That's not inquiry. Real inquiry, you now understand, is the ability to love. Because only in love can you come that close. And when you come that close, then the truth simply opens up. You need not read about it in any book. You need not ask somebody, what kind of person is he? You will know. How do you know? Because simple. That is real inquiry. Many times we confuse inquiry with collecting information. I'm repeating, inquiry is not to collect information. If you really want to know who I am, and somebody tells you how much money I have, will that help you? Now money is information, but will that help you? If you really want to know who I am and somebody tells you the registration number of my car, will that help you? Now all this is information coming to you. If somebody tells you where did I graduate from, how many people are in my organization, will that help you? Somebody tells you what is my age, where do I live, what do I like eating, will that help you? Information is useless. The thing with our world is, we think that we know a person if we have information about him. Is that not what we do? There's a beautiful small story called The Little Prince. The Little Prince says that the grown-ups are such idiots that when they meet each other, they ask such stupid questions. What is your name? Where are you coming from? He says, this is not the way to know about anything. If you really want to know about somebody, go and hug him. That's the way to know the person. Don't ask his name. Embrace him. That's the way to know. Closeness. But that's dangerous. For whom? For the ego. Because the ego thrives in isolation, in separation. The ego wants to remain separated. If you go and hug somebody, the ego feels bad. So if you want to really inquire, go close.
So we should get into love with the thing before having faith.
You don't get into love with the thing. You get into love. You never get into love with a particular thing. That is not love. That is some kind of attraction. You get into love, and that's it. Love is your own internal state. Love is not something related to one object. Love means I'm open. I'm not trembling. My ego is not inflated. I'm full of joy. And that joy wants to reach out to others. That joy wants to reach out to others. This relationship with others is called love. What kind of relationship with others? Where you are so full within that you want to share it with somebody. This sharing is called love. And when you are so full within, then you don't choose that this particular person is lovable and he is not. That love just spills over. Have you seen a river that is flooded? Does the river decide where the water would go?
No.
It has so much to give that the water just... That is love. I have so much. Have you seen people? They smile at everybody passing by. Have you seen such people? They are so happy within that they would be walking, and anybody who would be coming, they would just be smiling at that person. Indians don't do that. But you would have seen people from other countries do that, surely. For no reason they are smiling. You would not understand what I'm saying. Love is not about being in love with one thing or one person. Love is your own inner state. I have attained something and it's so wonderful that I want to share it with everybody. It won't reduce. Even if I share it, it won't reduce. In fact, the more I share, the more it increases. That is love. And in that love, there is inquiry. In inquiry, you know the truth. So what are we saying? Love is the key to truth. Because there can be no closeness without love. And there can be no truth without, no realization without closeness. Do not have an inverse approach. The approach that we usually have is, I'll find out everything about somebody. First I'll do that. And then if everything seems all right, then I will think whether or not to love that person. This is foolish. That's not how you proceed. This is a businessman's way of living life. Go and find out everything, and then if everything is good, then we'll go and
Deal with it.
have a deal. This is not an intelligent way of living. And read that book that I'm talking of, The Little Prince. It's wonderful.